Air travel has become more accessible these days. Today, people are already accustomed to the idea of hopping on an airplane to travel between places. For some of us, the check-in and arrival processes may have even become a daily routine. Nonetheless, you don't need to take a flight once a week to understand that not all airline companies are the same. In this video, we'll display our picks for the best airlines in the world. So continue watching to learn which of them made it to the list. Number 10. Delta Airlines. Compared to many other airlines, Delta Airlines excels in a lot of different aspects. People have long been resorting to it, particularly when they're looking for excellent customer care and in-flight services, but don't want to pay premium prices. The frequent flyer program offered by Delta Airlines is one of the reasons people become loyal customers of it. Discount hunters, for example, often take advantage of the Amex Sky Miles card program to fly to various destinations with their families at very affordable rates. It is by far the second largest airline provider on the planet, which is why it should come as no surprise that it offers a lot of flights to many corners of the world. In total, it offers flights to more than 50 countries, covering around 320 destinations in Asia, Europe, and the Americas. Number 9. Air New Zealand. The operational area of Air New Zealand stretches wide across the country's three main cities, Auckland, Whangarei, and Christchurch. Meanwhile, its international coverage reaches the Pacific Rim, taking passengers to some of Australia's most popular tourist cities. One of the reasons Air New Zealand deserves a place on this list is that it offers one of the most customer-friendly booking processes. Its website is very straightforward and easy to use, and customers can do online check-in up to 24 hours before the flight. The airline company also prides itself on its ability to provide its customers with a boutique lounge experience. Customers are allowed to enjoy excellent service from a range of domestic and international lounge areas in airports throughout the airline's home country. Number 8. Qantas Airways. Starting out as a small airline provider covering Queensland and the Northern Australia Territory, Qantas has transformed itself into Australia's nationally beloved and biggest carrier. In addition to having an impressive safety record, it's also known for receiving numerous accolades. One great thing about Qantas is that despite the fact that it's based far south in the land down under, it does not lack direct international flights to the Western Hemisphere. You can easily find direct flights from Los Angeles or Honolulu to Sydney any day of the week. People also love using Qantas's services because of the in-flight amenities and the bang for the buck. Even when you book a seat in the economy class, you're still provided with power outlets, self-serve snacks, and amenity kits. Number 7. Fiji Airways. If you're planning a trip to the tropical paradise near Australia, then you have no reason to not go with Fiji Airways. It's been through a major rebranding effort, which is evident from the new chic airplane livery, and the friendliness of its crew is second to none. It offers direct flights from numerous U.S. cities, including Hawaii, Los Angeles, and San Francisco. With a bunch of newer and spacious Airbus A350s in its fleet, it comes as no surprise that many prefer to go with this naughty-based company. The adoption of the Airbus A350 is really the key to Fiji Airways' reputation. The plane's seat layout allows every passenger in the business class to get direct access to the aisle, and the seats can be turned into a lie-flat bed, adding more comfort to passengers. Number 6. Iberia. Booking a budget flight often feels like a coin toss, but it seems like there's an exception with Iberia. It's one of the only 11 airlines that get 4 stars from Flytrax, and it's one of the best options for anyone looking for a decent, affordable flight to Europe. Originally, Iberia only covered the Spanish territories, but following World War II, it started offering international flights across the continent. Today, the carrier offers flights to almost 40 different countries, including destinations in the Middle East and Africa. Those who often fly with Iberia often opt to join the company's loyalty program, which consists of 8 distinct levels. Some benefits you can get from joining the program are skipping the wait line, 0 additional fees, free upgrades, and exclusive customer perks. Number 5. Swiss International Airlines. Don't worry if you're not familiar with the name Swiss International Airlines, because we're pretty sure that you're not the only one. It was originally the European-based airline company Swissair and is now part of a much larger Lufthansa group. The carrier now has just over 90 aircraft in its fleet, with 28 of them serving long routes across Asia, Africa, and the Americas. According to comments from frequent customers, the business class on Swiss International Airlines is worth swearing by. The nice experience starts with the properly presented safety instructions. It uses a captivating animated clip that might make you giggle a bit. Then it continues with the staff member bringing you your beverage order and a pair of plush hot towels. Number 4. Korean Air. There are times when your days are ruined by bad airline service. You probably came across a grumpy lady at the check-in counter, or the cabin crew took forever to bring you your coffee. But when it comes to Korean Air, it appears that customers are always having a good day. Korean Air has a reputation as a premium airline company, which is one of the reasons you rarely hear people scoring a $100 ticket from it. It's right up there with other big names in the region like Asiana Airlines, Hawaiian Airlines, and Japan Airlines. One thing that contributes a lot to the airline's reputation is the exceptional hospitality of its crew, which easily surpasses other players in the game. When it comes to annoying customers, for example, we can easily see each flight attendant knows how to do it in a Confucian way. Number 3. Turkish Airlines. Over more than 8 decades, Turkish Airlines has gradually grown to become one of the biggest players in the air travel game. From its amazing route network to its world-class lounge service, there are a lot of reasons for customers to keep flying with this Istanbul-based company. It might surprise you, but the company has long held the world champion title of taking passengers to most countries. So far, it offers flights to more than 120 regions, allowing you to easily reach international destinations like Angola, Jordan, and Panama from its Istanbul hub. Turkish Airlines catering service is also deserving of global appreciation. Forget about rock-hard croissants or unforgivably dry chicken thighs, because what you'll have is a long parade of award-worthy Turkish delicacies and hard-to-resist international offerings. Number 2. Japan Airlines. It's not every day you see an airline get praised for its economy, but it seems like there's an exception for Japan Airlines. It may use the aged Boeing 777, but the in-flight amenities and airport facilities that come with the ticket price are virtually unbeatable. You'll get access to the airport lounge, which can be very spacious depending on where you fly from. Inside, you'll find a selection of Japanese offerings accompanied by a wide array of liquor, which you can pour for yourself. For those looking for a comfy place to get your work done while you're waiting for the plane to be ready, the Cathay Lounge is where you want to be. It's equipped with a bountiful of iMacs that are hooked up to a printer. Number 1. Singapore Airlines. Singapore Airlines has a long history that dates back to the 1940s. It started out as a humble aviation company with only one 8-seater taking passengers back and forth between Singapore and Kuala Lumpur. More than 70 years later, the small company's evolved into a company with a sky-high reputation. From a fleet of the most modern airplanes to cleverly designed economy class, all contribute to its status as one of the world's most innovative air carriers. The high-skilled crew is another reason Singapore Airlines gets its global recognition. New staff members must first go through a 4-month training period, which is 2 times longer than the industry's average. This results in exceptional crew knowledgeability and service quality. The takeaway. Are you an avid traveler? If you are, then you must not be new to the idea of going to the check-in counter, spending at least half an hour in the boarding area, and going through dizzying turbulence before you can set foot on your dream destination. Regardless of how jumbled and chaotic air travel can be, a lot of people still prefer it as a way to reach their destination. The thing is, not all airline companies provide quality service to their customers, and we all know what difference choosing the right one can make. So to help you make the right decision before flying, we've made the list that you've just seen previously. While there are certainly flaws with the airline companies mentioned on our list, we still believe that they are your safest bet when it comes to arriving at your destination safely and comfortably.